Alright fellas, well it's Deej here. I've got a quick one for us today. We're going to have a look at the Kenworth K100E, which is an American cabover. I believe it's one of the more popular ones, and it is a mod which I'll link in the description. We've got a fully built up here with I believe it's a Cummins ISX engine, and I'm using the Slav Jerry open straight pipe mod for sound. And we've got a short one. It's only a 3-hour trip, so the video will be a bit shorter than last time. And yeah, so we're in Phoenix, and we'll be going up to Flagstaff, which isn't a very long drive. And we've already got our cargo here, which is a tank. And this isn't one of my trailers, I've just come and picked it up. All I've done is back it up and pick it up there. And here we go. We've got our dash here. And so we've got the GPS built onto the screen. And since I'm not a high enough level, I haven't been able to get the onboard computer. So if you're using cruise control, you can't actually see what speed you're going, which honestly I find really annoying. But I do prefer these old trucks, so I think that's kind of just the price you have to pay if you want to have these older trucks. We're in set to manual, and yeah, here's the dash. You can see a little bit. I don't have much going on here. Now you'll have to forgive me, I've just been sick with COVID all week. I'm starting to actually feel pretty good now, except at the tail end of it I've started getting a cough, so my voice actually might sound worse than it did when I was feeling quite sick. I've pretty much spent the entire week sitting on the couch, so I don't know how much more I can wait. But yeah, we're feeling pretty good. I think it's just a matter of, now I've got to get past this cough. Anyway, I think we'll get this show on the road. Swap into first. Okay, I've got my parking brake on. There we go. Rolling back a bit there. Still not very good at these hill starts, but we're getting out. This is my first time driving this car. I've just built it and then came and picked up this trailer. But this is my first time, as I've been playing more European Truck Simulator again, because that's what I play between these videos really. It doesn't, well, it's been a while, sorry. Yeah. Doesn't feel that abnormal driving these cabovers. So this engine mod is fairly new. I've noticed Lab Jerry's latest offerings, they want you to have different mixing of the volume. So once again, trying to get the audio levels to be equal between videos is a bit of a pain. It's hard to set the right sort of volume and know if you're at a good level. But let me know if this sounds alright. I think it's a bit awkward if you have it too quiet, because then you can't hear the engine at all. Interesting having a cabover in these American roads, because the maneuverability driving the long noses like the one we're going past. The ability to turn is completely different. I mean, it's more like driving a train than it is driving a vehicle, or a motor vehicle anyway. It's interesting. I understand. I've actually vaguely looked up the reasons as to why they've moved away from the Cabovers, but I mean, you can't really argue with the function of them. I've noticed if it's online in the forums and whatnot for American Truck Simulator, there are almost like a diehard group of people that exclusively drive the Cabovers. There are a couple of other good ones. I did try the Freightliner one I just saw on the Steam Workshop, but something about the interior wasn't doing it for me. Oops, just hit the red there. Okay. Yeah, on the, I think it was a FLB Freightliner, I noticed in the interior the gear stick with the graphics on it were kind of weird. It was throwing me off. Whereas the interior on this one is very high quality. I mean, it's not surprising, but I am grateful that this is a free mod, unlike a lot of these other ones. Can we get past this guy here? So what have we done? 65. Drive without these dashes full stop, though. If you tend to do that, how do you deal with knowing the cruise control? Do you just set it to the speed and sit there, or what? Bit of a strange one. Drop to 45 for the ramp. I gotta admit, as an Australian who's never used miles as a measurement of speed, I actually don't really have any idea how fast I'm going at any given time in ATS. It's quite weird. I'll have to look up the conversions more because it's not something I can just do in my head. I actually don't really know what they are. Whereas when I play ATS too, because it's kilometers by default, I can roughly know how fast I'm going in comparison to what it'd be like if I were in a car here. I might pull into this lane next to me, I don't know. I'm stuck behind this truck here. Yeah, didn't mind. Wow, I'm going faster than these guys. Cut it out of the video, but I want to try and get a better thumbnail. I think I'll do it right here, so there'll be a little pause quickly. Alright, we got a couple that I'm happy with, that'll do. these videos are something you'd like to keep watching, I would appreciate any subscriptions, likes and all those sorts of things. Any of it helps out, and each one's greatly appreciated. I'm also always happy to hear any sort of feedback you have. I'll take that on board and happy to discuss anything about the games. That light's a bit strange, isn't it? I wonder what's going on there. Some sort of texture thing going on the road there. So far, the performance of this truck, 65. Oh, there we go, the Jake brake. So I'll link the sound mod that I'm using in the description as well. It's a good one. I've been trying almost exclusively using Slav Jerry's sounds. I've tried some of those Z-mod ones. I actually don't like them as much, and he's got too many. They're not updated. You can't really go wrong with the Slav Jerry ones, and they're Capitan Krieshbaum. I don't even know how to say it. You know what I'm talking about, the engine sound packs one. That's another good one, and it's all free for the free ones. I'll link some of those in the description. I think there's another bloke who makes them called Max, and I believe they're pretty good as well, but I haven't tried those ones. The control there's a bit strange. I've got to start braking a bit earlier than I did. That's interesting. It's always a bit peculiar just changing a truck and going for it, because there's all these individualities between them that you might not know until you just take it out. I believe the engine was about 500-ish horsepower. It's definitely feeling a little underpowered. So we got a 38,000 pound petrol. Not overly heavy, it's a bit strange. Stopped using the night and day time mod that would automatically think to wherever you are, because I find, at least in ETS2, when I use that one, it's just always night time almost, and the day never quite seems to hit that peak brightness. I don't really like the look of it. I like the idea of the mod, but yeah, I don't know, I haven't liked it, so I've gotten rid of that. I'm trying not to install too many mods, because I'm going to get to a point where we get the next update and it's going to be an absolute nightmare to have to get through all of it if people don't upgrade it or update their mods. Cruise control, there we go. We're about 15 minutes away from our drop-off. I will attempt to do the back-in, but I might have to make a couple cuts if it takes too long. next couple of days, I believe, my Stream Deck will be coming, which I'm going to use as a button box. And I found like a nice suite of already configured buttons you can get. I might make a tutorial on how to get that set up. I'm sure someone's got a Stream Deck laying around, and you know, it's not that clear that you can actually use it for that sort of thing. Green up there. My eyesight's not the best, I can't really see it. So, in theory, I can turn here. So it says I'm supposed to be here. Okay, let's stop for a moment. So it's to my right here. We're gonna go into that into second. I think this is gonna be hard now that I've pulled in ahead weirdly. I'm using an icons mod and I can't see where I'm meant to be going here. I honestly can't tell where I'm meant to be going, that's strange. Okay, so it's changed there. Might have to do a bit of a lap here. I haven't seen one like this before. I think I've pulled into the wrong spot, I think. It's a bit tight here. Oops. This is super weird. I literally can't see the drop off. Hold on, I'm gonna turn this mod off. I feel like one of these mods might be messing with me here. Okay, I can see. That was weird, man. So I've got a mod that gets rid of all these green icons and changes them into like white paint on the road, but I mean, you know, as you can see now, sometimes they're very hard to see, which isn't very good. It's supposed to make it more immersive, but It's obviously not always working, is it? God, so now we'll have to see the parking of it at a strange angle. Oh, so we don't actually have a hard parking spot for this one, so this one will be quite easy. Just do a loop around to where we were before. See if I can actually get it straight enough in the first go. My biggest thing I find hard as well in terms of parking and whatnot, well, in terms of manual I mean, is parking is a bit of a pain, going into reverse and then back into a low gear again. I think we'll get it here. Might have to just go forward and straighten up. Yeah. Oh. We're gonna go forth into reverse. Yes. Trying to reverse real slowly. There we go. Whilst also keeping the clutch and all going is a bit difficult. Excellent. So that was just a nice quick one. I'm trying to determine what sort of jobs to take, so you can finish a whole job in that without getting a very long video, because the last one was a bit too long in my opinion. It didn't get too many views. Yeah, oh, we've leveled up again, so we're looking pretty good here. I've been ignoring this based on what people recommend. I think we'll just grab some more hazmat stuff. And drive, park, 2. So that's it guys, thanks for watching. As I said before, like and subscribe if you like it. I'm going to keep making these videos as I'm playing the game anyway, and you know, I've got a bit of a creative outlet here. If you've watched it, thank you. I think this truck's a bit of a winner, I do like it. Got 3 trucks now. Thanks guys. See you later. It's Paige.